Women in Housing Network for providing me with the opportunity to share my experiences and advice as part of this amazing initiative. My name is Yetty Marquez Santana, and I am a first-generation college student. I was born and raised in the South Bronx. I got my bachelor's from SUNY New Paltz, my master's from Fordham University, and my doctorate in education from Fordham University. I am a res lifer. I was bit by the residence life bug at my first mandatory floor meeting on move-in day and have been working for residence life ever since. I've been an RA, a graduate hall director, and held professional hall director positions at both St. John's University and at New York University, while pursuing my doctorate at Fordham University. I am currently the Assistant Director of Residential Life at NYU, and I also hold the Chair-elect position for ACUHO-I's Professionals of Color Network. My passions lie in promoting and striving towards inclusive excellence within the field of student affairs, specifically exploring the gender inequities and racial inequities that continue to exist. I conducted my dissertation research on the career trajectories of 15 women senior student affairs officers using feminist theory as my critical framework. When asked to share advice to women in the field, I felt it would be most valuable to share a few of my findings and how they have been salient and present throughout my own trajectory. A salient finding is that all of my participants acknowledge the importance of earning a doctorate. As I reflect on my social identities, I knew that in order to advance in the field, I needed to earn my terminal degree. It was indeed an arduous process that impacts your life in various aspects, but I have no regrets, and I highly encourage all women who aspire to move upwards in this field to pursue a terminal degree as well. Knowing the right timing, the right program that best suits your needs and your style, and also having a strong support system are extremely important to consider before applying. A finding that was new to my study and not present in the current literature is that all of my participants received an internal promotion at least once at varying points in their career. I share this finding because women often lack the confidence to apply for an internal promotion for many reasons. They may believe that they aren't qualified. They may believe also that an internal or an external candidate will be favored, or they've applied in the past and did not get the position and therefore feel discouraged. Well, I'm here to tell you to not be discouraged. I've definitely been in this place where I had to apply for positions multiple times before being able to be offered the job. What is meant to be will be. Remain authentic, and persistence is always key. I would be remiss if I did not share the importance of having a mentor. 12 out of 15 of my participants had a mentor, which was a critical factor to their success. All participants expressed their personal commitment to mentoring others and the value of establishing cross-gender mentoring relationships. Personally, it took me a few years to obtain mentors, but once these relationships were established, they have been extremely valuable. They have been my biggest support system, my sounding board, my advocates. They have the wisdom and experience that help me to navigate the political aspects of our field, the things you don't learn in school. They serve beyond a job reference, but they are truly invested in my success and I've been fortunate to benefit from these relationships regardless of their gender. My participants with additional marginalized identities expressed at their gender was not the biggest barrier to their attainment of the SSAO role. As a Latina with a disability, I too believe that many of my challenges relate to the intersections of my identities, and I am unable to choose which identity is most salient as they equally shape my experiences. Often, women experience imposter syndrome, feeling as though they don't belong. I've felt this in the past within both educational and professional settings when I look around the room and no one looks like me. But within time, I have gained the necessary confidence to know that I do belong, to share my opinion, and know that my mentors are there to back me up and give me that reaffirming message whenever I begin to doubt myself. My participants shared that the way they were able to overcome the many challenges they experienced throughout their trajectories were through the help of others. Ultimately, relationships matter. I encourage you to take the time to think about who are on your board of directors, who are your cheerleaders, who are your mentors, who are your sponsors, Who do you trust? Who will advocate on your behalf? And who will provide honest and critical feedback from a place of care? Another piece of advice is to be knowledgeable of current trends in the field. Be open to taking opportunities and risk. One of the best ways I've been able to achieve this is through my involvement in professional associations. We often get consumed by our jobs and our positions and our day-to-day responsibilities. I encourage you to get involved. Consider joining an identity-based network within an association. Network and cultivate your passions beyond your institution. The last piece of advice, and one that I believe is critical, is the importance of women supporting other women. We can achieve this through collaboration, mentorship, sponsorship, and within our hiring practices. There's something very powerful of promoting initiatives that are for women by women. I encourage you to continue to promote this mindset and help cultivate positive relationships within other women. Thank you for your time. I wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors, and I hope to see you at ACE.